Everybody's getting married, everybody's moving on, scrolling through the highlights of a life I haven't won. The promise felt so real when you first whispered it to me, but the calendar kept turning and the harvest wasn't free. Joseph waited in a prison for a dream that took 13 years. Hannah cried in a temple and they laughed away her tears. Abraham was ancient when the baby finally came. So maybe heaven's timing has a different kind of frame. 'Cause you're never late, you're never early, you're the God who's always right on time. When the whole world says it's over, you're just warming up the sky. The delay is not denial, the silence is not no. You're arranging every detail of a miracle I don't know, right on time. Always right on time. I planted in the winter what I wanted in the spring, but you said wait until the summer, there's a deeper root to bring. The farmer doesn't panic when the soil looks like dust. He just waters in the morning and he exercises trust. So I'll trust you in the waiting room, I'll worship in the hallway, I'll praise you in the in-between. When nothing looks like someday, the process is the promise, the journey is the gift. The God who made me wait this long already planned the shift. Every delay was protection, every closed door was a shield, every not yet was direction to a greater, wider field. What I wanted in September, you're delivering in May, and the version that receives it couldn't have handled it back in the day. 'Cause you're never late, you're never rushing, you're the architect of perfect days. When I'm counting all the losses, you're just rearranging praise. The delay's not a punishment, the waiting's not a curse. You're composing something beautiful, and I just heard the first verse, right on time. Heaven's always right on time. Right on time. You're composing something beautiful. Haven't left the house in 7 days and counting. The curtains block the sun because the light feels like a mountain. My friends keep texting, are you good? And I keep typing, yeah. But the truth is I've been drowning in a bed I haven't made. The pastor says have faith, the doctor says take these, my mama says go pray, my brother says just breathe, but nobody explains how to fight a war inside your brain. When the enemy's not a devil, but a chemical in your veins. But even in the darkest room, You find me on the floor. You don't turn on all the lights. You just sit beside the door. You don't quote me any verses. You don't tell me to be strong. You just hold the broken pieces, and you hum a quiet song. You meet me on the floor. You always meet me on the floor. Suffocating from the way, but you speak fluent sadness. You're bilingual in my grief. You wrote the dictionary on the anatomy of belief. I'm not asking you to fix me overnight. I'm not asking for the darkness to become immediate light. I'm just asking for enough grace to make it through today. Enough oxygen to whisper one more honest, ugly prayer just today. Just get me through today. And if tomorrow feels the same, I'll ask again, and you won't be ashamed. Because the God who counts the hairs upon my head is counting every tear that soaked this bed. He's not embarrassed by my mess. He calls it whole, he calls it brave. The fact I'm still here breathing is the miracle I underestimate. So even in the numbness, when I can't feel you at all, even when the medication and the prayer both hit a wall, you're the steady, stubborn presence in the chemistry of pain. And the fact I woke up breathing means you're calling out my name. You meet me on the floor. You'll always meet me on the floor. You're not ashamed of me. Just get me through today. She wakes up at 5:15 before the babies know the sun. Makes the lunches, braids the hair, and gets the oldest on the bus. She works the register till 6, then drives across the town. Picks them up from aftercare and prays the car don't break back down. The father left before the youngest ever learned to walk. Now she's playing every role inside a script she didn't author talk. She's the coach, the counselor, the chef, the ATM. And when the kids are finally sleeping, she breaks down and cries amen. But the God of the widow and the God of the alone is the father to the fatherless, and he's bringing her kids home. She's not doing this by herself, even when it feels that way. Every single mother fighting has an army is the landlord of the future, and he's turning on the light. She's not raising them alone. There's an army in the sky. Every angel knows her address, and they're watching over 5. Heaven knows the double shift. Heaven knows her tears. The woman who kept praying just outfought her darkest fears. The rent is due on Friday, and my bank account says 12. I've been stretching every dollar like elastic on a shelf. The fridge has got some ketchup and a prayer from last July, and I'm standing in the kitchen asking God to multiply. I've applied to 47 jobs and heard from only 3. 2 were scams, the third one said I'm overqualified for free. My degree is hanging on the wall beside a stack of bills, and the pride I used to carry now is begging on meals. But the God who fed 5,000 with the lunch he didn't pack is the same God in my kitchen, and he's never turning back. He made the oil keep pouring when the widow had 1 drop, and the God of endless overflow is telling me don't stop. Jehovah Jireh, the provider who provides when the math says impossible, he multiplies the fire. Elijah ate from reeds when the restaurant was closed. The manna hit the desert floor before the hunger even rose. The fish had coins inside its mouth before Peter cast the line. So maybe God's provision is already set in time. I'm not asking for a mission or a fleet of shiny cars. I'm asking for enough to keep the lights on where we are. Give me bread for today, shoes for the baby's feet, and the faith to walk into tomorrow, knowing you and I will meet at the table you've been setting in the middle of the drought, where the enemy sits watching and my cup is running out. But you're pouring, still pouring, even when I doubt. I declare the windows at heaven are opening right now. I declare the generational poverty's breaking from this house. I declare the job is coming. I declare the debt is paid. I declare my children's children will not live in this same shade. Not because I earned it, not because I'm worthy of the prize, but because Jehovah Jireh looked at nothing and made paradise. So the God who built the universe from nothing in the dark is the same God counting groceries inside my shopping cart. He's the landlord of the cattle and the being said. Don't stop, keep walking. I've been carrying this grudge like luggage through the airport of my life. Every terminal I enter, it gets heavier than the flight. They don't even know I'm angry. They moved on without a scratch, but I'm replaying the betrayal like a movie I can't detach. The offense was real, the damage wasn't fiction or a dream. They looked me in the eye and did exactly what they mean. So don't tell me to forgive them like it's simple as a switch, 'cause the wound is in a place that Sunday sermons never stitch. But you forgave the soldiers while the nails were in your head. You pardoned every mocker standing on the blood-soaked sand. And if the cross could hold forgiveness for the ones who drove it in, then maybe I can start by letting go of where it all begins. I'm laying down the knife I've been sharpening for years. Forgiveness isn't saying that it's fine, it's dropping the career of being judge and jury when the verdict costs my peace. I'm choosing to be free and letting heaven hold the receipt. My bitterness became a tenant in a room it didn't rent. Eating at my table, sleeping in my bed without consent. And the person that it poisoned wasn't them across the line. The acid of resentment only burns the one who drinks the wine. I don't wanna say the words because it feels like they escape, like the justice that I'm owed will disappear without a trace. But your whisper in the justice was already paid in full on a hill outside Jerusalem where mercy overruled. And holding on to hatred is a prison with no guard. The door has been unlocked for years, I've just been gripping the bars. So I release the debt they owe me to the courts of heaven's throne. I release the reputation that they shattered like a stone. I release the years they stole, the trust they burned, the words they said. I release it to a God who rose forgiven from the dead. And it doesn't mean I trust them, and it doesn't mean we're friends. It just means I'm finally choosing where the bitterness ends and my freedom starts. 'Cause the cross already settled every score I'm trying to keep, and the grave already buried every grudge that steals my sleep. I'm not strong enough to do this, but your grace is strong enough.